Morning Valley Falcons! Come out, come out. Our first Falcon football game of the new season is this Friday with a tropical theme and a special ticket deal that you won't want to miss. There will be more deals or more information to come, more details tomorrow morning during our broadcast. Live from the new media studio here at beautiful Valley High School. This is your Falcon Flash. All right. Good morning, students and staff. Today is Tuesday, August 27th. Let me tell you what happened 99 years ago. The 19th Amendment guaranteeing women the right to vote was formally adopted into the U.S. Constitution. The amendment was the culmination of more than 70 years of struggle by women suffragists. It read simply, "The right of citizens of the United States to vote shall not be denied or abridged by the United States or by any state on account of sex." America's suffrage movement was founded in the mid-19th century by women who had become politically active through their work in the abolitionist and temperance movements. In July 1848, 200 women suffragists organized by Elizabeth Cady Stanton and Lucretia Mott met in Seneca Falls, New York, to discuss women's rights. After approving measures asserting the women to educational and employment opportunities, they passed a resolution that declared it is the duty of the woman of the country to secure themselves their sacred right to elective franchise. For proclaiming a woman's right to vote, the Seneca Falls Convention was subjected to public ridicule, and many backers of women's rights withdrew their support. However, the resolution marked the beginning of the women's suffrage movement in America. Now let's learn some more from this video.
The right of women to vote had initially been an issue in Philadelphia at the drawing up of the original Constitution of the United States. At that time, the responsibility was shunted off to the 13 states to decide and was promptly forgotten. But ladies like Mrs. Carrie Chapman Catt refused to let the issue lie. From 1900 on, women's suffrage became an increasingly important crusade that gathered momentum as the years passed. Other countries of the world, beginning with New Zealand in 1891, had granted their women the constitutional right to vote. The American feminine contingent now fought tooth and nail for the same privilege. Their sisters in England joined them with the suffragette movement. Mrs. Emmeline Pankhurst carried the fight to the masses as head of the English movement. On more than one occasion, she was arrested for overzealous demonstrations on behalf of the universal women's suffrage. And surprisingly enough, men, some very important men like Teddy Roosevelt, came out strongly for the movement in America. Teddy was the pride and joy of the ladies in this battle. Beginning with Wyoming in 1890, 10 states had granted voting rights to their weaker sex citizens by 1917. In 1916, the first lady congressman, Jeanette Rankin from Montana, took her seat in Washington's House of Representatives. The tide of battle was turning in favor of the National American Women's Association. At the presidential nominating convention of 1916, the suffragettes haunted the streets of Chicago, letting the delegates know in no uncertain terms their feelings on the inclusion of a pro-suffragette plank in the political platform. They stole the thunder from the usual colorful doings of the male delegates. Then, in 1919, came the climactic moment in the suffragette campaign. Congress approved the 19th Amendment, which provided for the voting rights of women. Speaker Gillette of the House signed the bill accompanied by many feminine handshakes. Vice President Marshall performed the same function for the Senate. Later, ratification of the amendment by 36 states made it a law of the land. The official date of this enactment came on August 26, 1920. And in the following November, the ladies appeared at the polls on Election Day by the hundreds of thousands. They had won their right to vote. The emancipation of womanhood in the United States was now complete.
All right. We want to thank those women because they saw that there was an issue, a need, and they went and they fought. And because of that, I sit here today and Maria sits here today. So again, standing up for what you believe is always the right way to go, or else we wouldn't be here, right?
Yep.
Okay. And that's your patriotic observance for today. Let's go to Maria for today's Falcon Flash.
Thank you, Ms. Tonelli. And now here's today's Falcon Flash. HOSA, the Health Occupation Student Association, will be meeting today during luncheon room 3-10. New members are always welcome. See you all there. Hope Alive Bible Club meets in 10-1 at lunch. All are welcome. Seniors, Johnstons will be making their first visit of the year today at lunch. Get your cap and gown early and avoid the lines later. For those who missed the senior assembly last Tuesday, they will be back to present their graduation packages and government classes in September. Today and every Tuesday is Academy Day. Wear your Academy shirt or uniform to get 5-star reward points by getting your ID card scanned by one of our administrators, Mr. Rosema, Ms. Tran, Ms. Tonelli, or Dr. Galicia. Want to represent your classmates at Valley's Side Council? We're looking for 9th, 11th, and 12th grade students, representatives to work with teachers, parents, and the principal to decide how to use our school money and resources to support Valley student success. Members also help build our school's plan for student success. If you want to commit to attending just one meeting each month after school, we want you to run for school site council. To nominate yourself for school site council, look for the nomination form in the Falcon Flash Google Classroom and complete the form by Friday, August 30th. Elections will be held soon to select representatives. Thank you for participating in making Valley the best it can be. Now we have D&D.
Hello guys, gals, and non-binary pals. A new club is joining Valley. Say hello to the D&D club. So, what is D&D, you may ask? Well, D&D is a board game RPG. You can explore new places, battle monsters, and interact with the world around you. Hey, are you lonely? Well, D&D forces you to socialize with others, and you might have just found your new best friend. D&D Club opens every Wednesday after school in room 7-1.
Today's picture of the day was sent in by Mr. Shimazaki and shows varsity Falcon football players. Juan Navarro, Edgar Valdivia, Brian Hurtado, and Michael Vizcarra watching the pros in action at LA's Chargers game over the weekend. Do you have tomorrow's picture of the day? Send it to Mr. Rosema for a chance to be featured on the Falcon Flash. Before we go, we want to wish these 9 Falcons a very happy birthday. We wish you all a very happy birthday. That's it for today's Falcon Flash. And remember,
Falcon Fever, catch it!